Hello there folks, welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel. We are at Chinatown and on an account with $1 million. That means we're doing a 1-car challenge. So, let's get into it and see what our 1 car is going to be. Should we take a look at... Oh, should we let the game load? Should we take a look at Joe's junk? See what the new... Oh wow, the pigeon smelly birdie. We have a Wendover, an I-Series. I don't think we've done an I-Series. Don't think we've done a Grand Marshal either. Do we go I-Series? If we are going to go I-Series, we can afford to go for a nicer one. So, let's see. Trusted Autos. Oh, there's the new car. So many things I want to try. Oh, look at that. That's sick. Okay, let's take this. I will catch you guys in 2 minutes once the car's arrived. Okay, so that answers the big question. This is rear wheel drive and it has 400 horsepower. So in theory, if I just fit drift steering up front, we should be able to knock out the drifting part of this challenge. Okay, so now we have basically a baby version of my drift car. We have changed the colour, we have changed the wheels, we have added drift front steering, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then just some tuning around to kind of make it align better with how I like my drift cars set up. Okay, right. So we need to remember it has quite a lot of turbo lag. We need to make sure we're at the very, very top of the rev range. You know, it's been a while since we've been at West Coast. It's all been Italy and Hirochi, so feels good to be back. I've missed this place. Okay, not the cleanest run. Really not the cleanest run, but just trying to feel out the car. This has a lot less torque than I'm used to with my one. And third gear seems to be pretty useless, which is a shame. Right, okay. So wind out second as much as we can. Big clutch kick into third. Cut this one shallower than I usually would because we can't really walk it out as far as I normally would. And then cut back across. Trying to keep third working this whole time. We are overheating. Is this going to do it? 4-6-5-3. Okay, so back to the drawing board. Okay, so you might be able to hear that it now sounds a little bit different. We now have the V8. We now have more grip at the rear. Hopefully we can put down the power and have it lead to... Ooh, now... It's a little too spicy, but that's good. I can always dial it back, but I can't really give it what it doesn't have. So, what's this going to do for us? 5,002, there we go. All it took was a big V8. Love it. Okay, right, what is next on my list of things to achieve with this? Where is my list? Tow 5,000 kilos. Drift 5 key. Drag sub 10. Okay, okay. This might be able to do a sub 10 as it says. Let's head up to the drag strip and see if we can do that. So, not great for continuity, but you know, I've had to repair, and the car's now half grey. So let's see if we can run a sub 10 down the track. And there we go. Stage fully. Okay, it doesn't like third. Happy with second though. And ooh, a 10-4. Now if we don't bog at the line, we might be able to get this to do a 10. Okay, I do feel like that was faster, even with the wheel spin. Okay. Oh, if I hadn't have missed that gear, we might have done it. Ah, okay. Oh no, it's somehow slower. Well, that's not the end of the world. Maybe if we just take it down, turn it into a race car, then it'll have the traction to get a 10. Let's try that. Okay guys, are we ready to see if this can do a sub 150? I don't know, might need more power to make up for the lack of aero, but I guess we will just see. Okay, brakes are a little bit disappointing. We do weigh 1.5 tons, 1,500 kilos, which is a lot. That's a lot. So let's see. If I remember correctly, we need something like 170 down the straight to be competitive. I can't quite remember. Okay, 130, 140, 150. Another gear, 160, 170. Okay, okay. 180 and hard on the brakes. A big tendency to understeer, which is a bit weird. Maybe we need to loosen off the decel on the rear diff. Okay, we're taking a quick break from track lapping because, well, I had an accident. So let's see if we can hit the 10 down the strip before we get stuck back into the track. Such a good looking car. 9.9, fantastic. Really good news. Yeah, we're struggling on the track for a couple of reasons. One of them is it loves to understeer, and I'm not entirely sure why it's quite... Ooh, nice. I'm not sure why it is so bad. I think we could maybe tune a little bit of that out of it. But also, it seems to be way too front wheel drive. Yeah, okay, right, back to Chinatown. We need to do more work. So 1,000 horsepower, right? 1,000 horsepower, and now a roll cage to stiffen the chassis. No longer lifting the rear wheel as we turn the corner. I would think that's a win. Okay. Still loves to spin the front wheels. Maybe we'll move some of the bias further rearward. But yes, this has potential. Real big potential. Okay, so we don't need to do the strip again, but we may as well, because we have 1,000 horsepower. So let's see what happens. And go. Okay, big grip at the start. Okay, 160 across the line with an 8.5. Picked up over a second by adding the chassis stiffening, the power, and then a little bit of a tune there. Very, very happy with that. Not too happy with the rear bumper being out, but it won't affect the challenge. Okay, let's get at it and go. 1,000 horsepowers of mightiness. Oh, this is now a complete different weapon. Wow. Okay. Ooh. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, nice. Right, so 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. Can we do 200 in the wagon? We can! 200 miles per hour in the wagon. This thing's a monster. Okay. I hate that corner, and this one, to be fair. Really don't like either of them. Okay, come on, can we do it? Can we do it? A sub 150 and a 145.64. What a relief. Woo! Yes. Okay. That means that now there's not that much needing done. We need to tow 5k, which is entirely possible. We need to do the hill climb. And is that it? Hill climb and tow. Yeah, that's it. So I say let's let's go put some big tires on this and do the hill climb. Okay, we now have what's in theory an off-road monster. We have some mud terrain tires, nice soft suspension, all-wheel drive, and 1,000 horsepower still, so we can do the sickest all-wheel drive burnouts and donuts. And, ooh, that was tight. But here we are. It's been a long time since I've done the rock climb. Oh, we're moving, we're doing it. I don't have time to build up any hype. 501. It needs to be sub 5. For goodness sake, if I hadn't have delayed at the start, we would have done it. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done this. I've just not had to do it in a long time. So let's see if we can get lined up this time. Okay. And can we just jump over all the rocks and across? 2.9. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's let's switch out the suspension and tires again and get ready for our tow test. Alright folks, I got pulled away last night, so this is actually the next day. We've made some changes now. So all-wheel drive, we have, effectively it's now a full replica of my FD car. However, it's all-wheel drive. That's pretty much the change here. And we have fitted a trailer to it, and it's now a repo truck. So let's see if we can get a nice heavy repo. A nice MD, or Piccolina won't do it. Yeah, I think I mean, it's evidently towing the trailer, but it just doesn't have the weight to keep the trailer as stable as it should be, which, you know, we've ran into that a million times at this point. That's fair enough. This is also quite a big trailer. This is the full 30 foot rather than the 22 that we've had quite a few times. But here we are arriving to pick up the Stambeco. So I think this trailer weighs like 1,500 kilos, something like that, maybe a bit more than that. So we'll see what the Stambeco weighs. Hopefully it's around it brings us up to around 5 tons. But I guess we'll just need to wait and see. I will show you a party trick of this thing though before we. Whoa! Okay, power through it, power through, power through, power through. Woo! Okay, saved it. If we apply the brakes and then accelerate, we get a sick all-wheel drive burnout because the brakes on the trailer are holding us back. How cool's that? I am a big fan of all-wheel drive burnouts. That's pretty sick. So before we destroy our tires, let's get this this Stambeco loaded up. And hopefully we reach 5 tons. Okay, so trailer weighs. Oh, the trailer weighs 3 tons on its own, right? Okay, fantastic. That's double what I thought. And this weighs 2.5, so there we go. We're at 5.5 tons once this is loaded up. This will give us a challenge pass if we can get this delivery done successfully. Okay, Stambeco on to the trailer. Get a nice tongue weight to give us as much control as possible, although the I-Series is struggling. However, I might just have the trick to fix that. Let's see. So if we hop out and then hop in, we should have what's the buttons? Oh, yep, air suspension. Looks like that's about as high as we're going to get, but what we can probably do as well... Oh no, that's the wrong button. We need to lower the front. Oof, that was aggressive. Look at that! It's now level. Fantastic. Hopefully this gives us as much control as possible with a proper weight balance. I'm glad we switched into an automatic gearbox so that we don't burn out a clutch. Oh. Okay, so we might have to move the Stambeco backwards a little bit. Take a little bit of that tongue weight off. Okay, cool. I thought the air suspension might help with that, but evidently not enough. Okay, let's see. Maybe back to... Let's try and just center it over the wheels. In fact, a little bit forward of the wheels, because you do want a bit of tongue weight to help with stability. Okay, so now we have plenty of space. Oh, we need to raise the front up a little bit now. Okay, deal. Okay, yeah, this works. This works. Where do we need to take it? That's the question. Oh, back up to where we came from. Okay, excellent. Deal. I think what we'll do is maybe just go through Seal Brick and onto the highway. It's probably the safest route. Is it actually? Because we know that high speeds aren't good for this. Yeah, we'll just go on the highway. We'll just need to be clever about it. Do not. I think we'll actually go up through. I forget the name of this area, but the nice little houses, the town. Try and limit our speed a little bit while still making progress. Tell you what, guys, I'm mighty impressed by how well the I-Series is doing. I mean, the drifting challenge, once we got the setup right, drove great. It was really fast around the racetrack. I think we completed that on like our second run or something. The off-road track, it's my fault that we didn't complete it first time, so that was again second attempt. The towing, I mean, if anything, its problem here is that it has too much horsepower, so if you just like go a little bit too much throttle, it just spins. But like, it's handling it fine. It genuinely is driving great. I have zero complaints about the way this thing is driving. And we've done all of this with no aero. And it's not, like, people overlook this chassis, and I understand, because, you know, it's at the end of the day, if you want this chassis, you can get the 800 series, which is just the newer version, which is technically better. It's also quite heavy for what it is, but I love it. I really, really, truly love it. Where have I to drop this off? I'm not seeing a drop-off point. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing where this is supposed to be dropped off. I don't see a marker anywhere. Is it meant to be up here somewhere? So yeah, I understand why people overlook it, but I think that's a mistake. It's a really good driving chassis. Even if you don't want this V8, the 2.4 litre inline 6, I think it is. The smaller of the inline 6s makes a lot of power, and that's a good engine. And there's also a diesel, which I ran in my first ever Formula Drift event with the RLS guys, and it drove great. 400 horsepower, no reliability issues, lots of torque. Yeah, damn good car if you ask me. Anyway, guys, I would say that's, I mean, we haven't completed the delivery, but I think that's because of a glitch on my end. Look at the air suspension now. Hold on, what's the button? There we go. Let's just dump it out, right? We'll just completely dump it on the floor. So yeah, this is my petition to say that the I-Series is... Oh, crap, what have I done? Okay. Off. There we go. Okay. This is my petition to say stop overlooking the I-Series because it's an awesome car. And the wagon variant is the best. I would love for there to be aero added to this car, make it more competitive. But other than that, it's genuinely fantastic. So, thank you very much everyone for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you all soon. Bye guys.